The chamber fell silent as Ambassador Chen Wei stood before the Galactic Federation Council. 300 species, representing civilizations spanning thousands of light years, waited for humanity's answer. The holographic displays flickered with anticipation, translating her next words into countless languages simultaneously. "The answer is no," Chen said simply. "Council Speaker Vax, then." A towering crystalline being from the Metherian cluster shifted in confusion. In the 12,000 years of Federation history, no species had ever refused a technology-sharing request. It was the foundation of their civilization, the sacred principle that had elevated them all from planetary squabbles to galactic harmony. "Ambassador Chen," Vax Then's voice resonated like wind chimes in a storm, "perhaps you misunderstand. The Federation does not demand. We request voluntary participation in our collective advancement. Your medical nanotechnology could save trillions across the galaxy. Surely humanity recognizes this moral imperative." Chen's expression remained calm, almost serene. "We understand perfectly, Speaker. And our answer remains no." Outrage erupted across the chamber. The Quathari delegation's tentacles writhed in agitation. The silicon-based Prex emitted electromagnetic bursts of disbelief. Even the peaceful Luminar dimmed their bioluminescence in shock. "This is unprecedented," shouted Ambassador Krill of the Vothan Collective. "When we discovered faster-than-light travel, we shared it freely. When the Zephyrians unlocked quantum computing, they gave it to all. This is how civilization survives, through cooperation, not hoarding." Chen waited for the cacophony to subside. She had expected this reaction. Her superiors on Earth had prepared her for the storm, but they had been equally adamant. Humanity would not yield on this matter. "May I explain?" she asked quietly. Vax then gestured for silence. "Please, help us understand this selfishness." "It's not selfishness," Chen began, her voice carrying across the vast chamber. "It's survival. When humanity first encountered the Federation 50 years ago, we were overjoyed. We were the youngest species, the newest members, and we had so much to learn. Your civilizations shared everything with us. Fusion technology, gravitational manipulation, consciousness transfer protocols. We received it all with gratitude." She paused, letting her words sink in. "But we noticed something troubling. Every species in this Federation has forgotten how to struggle. The Metherians once solved complex mathematical problems through crystalline resonance. Now they query the Federation database. The Zephyrians engineered their quantum computers through centuries of failed experiments. Now their youth simply download the specifications. You've all become dependent." "Interdependent," Vax then corrected. "It is our strength." "Is it?" Chen challenged. 3 months ago, a solar flare disrupted the Federation database for 72 hours. Do you know what happened? Panic. Entire civilizations ground to a halt because no one remembered how their own technology worked. Engineers couldn't repair systems without consulting archived manuals. Scientists couldn't conduct experiments without referencing shared protocols. The chamber grew uncomfortably quiet. "Humanity learned something in our violent, chaotic history," Chen continued. "We learned that easy answers breed weak minds. When we developed our medical nanotechnology, it took us 40 years of failures. Thousands of researchers dedicated their lives to dead ends and breakthroughs. Every component was earned through blood, sweat, and relentless determination." She pulled up a holographic display showing Earth's history: wars, plagues, environmental disasters, and the slow, painful climb toward the stars. "We nearly destroyed ourselves a dozen times. We faced extinction-level events and barely survived. But each time we adapted. We learned. We grew stronger not despite our struggles but because of them. And that resilience, that ability to innovate under pressure, that's humanity's real gift to the galaxy." Ambassador Krill's scales flushed a deep purple. "So you would let billions suffer from diseases your technology could cure? That's monstrous." "No," Chen said firmly. "We will help. Our medical teams are already deployed across Federation space, using our technology to heal the sick. We will teach your scientists our methods, mentor them through the research process, help them understand the principles. But we won't simply hand over the finished product. We won't rob you of the opportunity to earn your own discoveries." "That could take decades," another delegate protested. "Yes," Chen agreed. "It will take time. It will be difficult. Some of you will fail repeatedly before succeeding. But when you finally crack the problem yourselves, you'll truly understand it. You'll be able to improve upon it, adapt it, and teach the next generation. You'll remember what it means to be innovators, not just consumers of innovation. Vaxthen's crystalline form refracted the chamber's light into rainbow patterns. This is insulting. You position yourselves as teachers to civilizations that mastered space travel before your species discovered fire. And yet, Chen replied gently, when was the last time any of you discovered something truly new? Not an incremental improvement on shared technology, but a genuine breakthrough? Humanity has been part of the Federation for only 5 decades, and in that time, we've contributed 14 major innovations, more than the rest of the Federation combined in the last century. The silence was deafening. We're not being arrogant, Chen said. We're being cautious. The Federation has created a paradise, yes, but it's a fragile one. If the database fails permanently, if the shared networks collapse, what then? Will any of you remember how to survive? How to rebuild? She looked around the chamber, meeting as many eyes, optical sensors, and consciousness fields as she could. Humanity is young and may be foolish, but we've learned that strength comes from struggle. Knowledge gained easily is knowledge easily lost. We will share our innovations, but only in ways that preserve your ability to think, create, and survive independently. Consider it tough love from the galaxy's troublesome youngest sibling. Ambassador Chen sat down, her message delivered. The Federation Council would deliberate for weeks, she knew. Some would call for humanity's expulsion. Others would grudgingly see the wisdom in her words. But one thing was certain. The galaxy would never look at humans quite the same way again. In the end, humanity's greatest technology wasn't nanomedicine or fusion cores. It was something far more powerful, the stubborn refusal to forget how to be human.